Hi guys! A lot of you were sending me direct messages regarding my previous post about our travel in Shanghai, China. Before you can get there, you should apply for a Chinese visa. You have two options on how to get a visa. First is by the help of a travel agency. Sila yung tutulong sa'yo to fill out the forms, to submit it to the consular, and to have your appointment. Or the second option, which is yung ginawa ko para sa visa namin, which is the DIY. Since nasa Cebu kami that time, we decided to book an appointment there. So here is the question. Paano nga ba mag-apply ng Chinese visa and its requirements? First is you should complete a COVA. What is COVA? COVA is the Chinese Online Visa Application. It's an online application where we put our personal details, itineraries, and financial capacities to get a visa. So para hindi na kayo mahirapan guys, I will give you the direct website. It's cova.mfa.gov.cn. Ilalagay ko dito sa baba yung link. This is the COVA website, and then you just click English and then Asia. Hanapin mo ang Philippines and you'll choose your embassy. It's either Manila, Davao, or Cebu. Once nakapili ka na ng embassy kung saan mo gusto magpa-appointment, you will start your application. Guys, this is very important. Remember to save or write your application number kasi dun ka mag-i-edit or mag-retrieve ng application mo. Guys, remember, dapat mag-coincide ang personal details at documents mo sa yung submitted online application. So what are the key requirements in obtaining a Chinese visa? First is valid passport. Ensure that your passport has at least 6 months of validity beyond your intended stay in China. Second is provide a passport size photo with white background and the size is 33 by 48. Guys, your photo should be recent, meaning this month or last month lang kinuha yung picture mo. Third is a proof of financial stability, meaning yung bank statements mo for at least 3 to 6 months. And for those who are working, need po ng proof of employment. And for us, business owners, we need the DTI and then the business permit. You need also to provide the income tax return or the ITR for those who are working. And for those na walang ITR, you just need to provide an affidavit of support from the lawyer. Another requirement is your itinerary, which includes first, your flight details. Second is your hotel. Third is your planned activities in China. I provided also a birth and marriage certificate and photocopied all my stamps in my passport. Guys, this is very important. Once you start an application in COVA website, they will give you an application number. So, remember to save it or isulat mo para hindi mo makalimutan because you'll need it if you retrieve your application or gusto mong i-edit ito. Yung mga details na i-input mo sa COVA application is yun yung mga requirements na nabanggit ko, like personal details, itinerary, tsaka history ng previous travels, which is yung photocopy ng mga previous stamp passports mo. COVA application has 9 pages. If i-fill up mo lahat yon. So, better to review each page before you submit it. May click and save doon. Huwag ka lang next ng next. Kasi pag ni-next mo yun, hindi masasave yung details mo. Before you go to the next page, you should click save. After mo ma-fill up lahat ng details sa COVA website, guys, remember to review your details first before you submit it. Kasi pag sinubmit mo na, hindi mo na ito ma-edit. After submitting your application, you need to go back to COVA website and meron dun sa baba na book an appointment. Guys, nag-o-open sila ng slots ng schedule of appointments a week before. So meaning, if gusto mong pumunta ng consular or ng embassy next week, kailangan mo nang magpa-appointment this week sa online. Once na may appointment date ka na, mag-i-email sila sa mga requirements na dadalhin mo, especially the hard copy of your application form. Kasi madadownload mo yon sa website nila. Second is, magbibigay sila ng time kung kailan ka lang pwedeng pumasok doon sa consular. So meaning, if ever your time is 9 to 10 a.m. in the morning, doon ka lang din makakapasok. Pagdating mo doon guys, i-review lahat ng mga documents mo, pati yung mga personal details mo, at magbibigay sila ng stub for the payment at babayaran mo yon over the counter sa Metrobank. Guys, iiwan pala yung documents mo together with your passport sa embassy kasi once approved ka na, doon ididikit yung visa mo. So, keep your receipt na galing sa bank kasi yun yung ipapakita mo pag kukunin mo na yung passport. The processing of visa pala is 4 working days, meaning except holidays and weekends. For DIY application, it cost us around 1,000 plus or around 1,200 for the payment of the visa fee. Whereas pag nag-travel agency ka, nung nagtanong kami, it cost around 5,000 plus. So, malaki talaga ang difference nila. Guys, in our case, nasa Cebu kami that time kaya nag-DIY kami. The Chinese embassy has 3 offices, Manila, Davao, and Cebu. Once na na-approve ang visa mo, ay ididikit nila ito sa passport and it looks like this. As for me, na tourist visa, binigyan ako ng 30 days length of stay. I hope this video helps. So if ever you have questions, kindly comment down below at itatry kong sagutin lahat yon. Thank you!